Hi guys, Zach with Proline Range Hoods here. Today we have an exciting video talking about airflow in the home and why having a range hood in your kitchen or your eating space is so important. We have a fun experiment that we're gonna go through to show you what airflow in the home looks like. And then we're also gonna make some food and use it in a vented hood situation so you guys can see what a range hood does and why it's so important. To show you guys how important a range hood is in your home, we've got a little bit of a science experiment today. So we have a vacuum as well as two clear boxes to give you guys a good visual example of what cooking inside of your kitchen is going to look like. So we're going to use a smoke machine, put some smoke here in our bottom floor, typically where a kitchen would be. And we also have a vacuum acting as a range hood to vent out that smoke, heat, and pollutants and those things that we get while we're cooking. So we're going to go ahead with our science experiment. And then like I said, after that, we're going to use a real world example using our range hoods to show you how it removes that smoke, heat, and pollutants from your cooking space. We've got our handy dandy smoke machine here, so let's pretend we're cooking in a high heat environment and making some delicious food in our kitchen. We'll turn this on, and as you guys can see, we're getting some smoke in the kitchen. Maybe some of that smoke starts to make its way upstairs to the upper floor. And then if we turn our range hood on, right, the purpose of the range hood would be to vent that air outside of the house. So we'll turn that on, and as you guys can see, it's gonna be removing that air slowly but surely. So as you guys can see, it's important to have something that's able to vent out that smoke, because in our homes, while we're cooking, we could see that smoke rise up into the second floor even because heat rises. So it's gonna be carrying those particles in the air, even if we can't see it or smell it. So now what we're gonna do is head over to our range hoods. We're gonna cook without the range hood on so we can show you guys a real world example of the pollutants moving in the air here in our space, and then also turn our range hood on and vent that air outside the home like we're supposed to so we can keep our air clean and healthy inside of our homes. All right, we've moved over to our cooking area. We're gonna cook up some bacon. It's early in the morning. We're gonna make ourselves some breakfast. We're not gonna use our range hood like I said. So this would just be like any of you guys cooking at home before you have one of our Proline products. We're gonna be cooking on a Proline range today also. So we're gonna prepare this bacon, fry it up, get it nice and hot, and start to make some food. Our bacon's just about done here, but as you guys can see, our range hood's not on, so that smoke is just moving around the capture area all up into our home. I'm sure you guys could see our videographer probably got a nice angle up with the lights, so tons of smoke just going everywhere, and that's why it's so important to have a range hood that's either vented or one that uses a recirculating kit to clean the air, because it's just going everywhere inside of your home. So we're gonna take this off. These look pretty done to me, and then we'll turn on our range hood and do it again. So as you guys could see there, cooking without the range hood on really left a ton of smoke traveling in our home and to places of the home that we don't want any of these pollutants going. So we're gonna show you what it's like with our smoke machine, billowing as much smoke as we can going into the range hood that's gonna be vented outside of our home. So to show you guys what this would be like while it's off, if we turn on the smoke machine here, you can see it's gonna create a bunch and just go all over the place. I might have to move my face a little bit, but if we turn our range hood all the way up, holding it even all the way outside here, it's going to start sucking in that smoke or removing it from your home. So obviously if we're cooking down here in a normal space, it's gonna be great for all the capture area. It's not gonna let any of that smoke go outside, even outside of the range hood itself. It's gonna pull it back in and do its job perfectly. So as you guys can see, range hoods really do what they're designed to do. And here at Proline Range Hoods, we have options for all different types of people. If you guys are a homeowner, we have wall range hoods, under cabinet range hoods, island range hoods, it doesn't matter. Even if maybe you're just renting an apartment, there's an option for you to help remove some of those smoke, pollutants, and things in the air that we don't need to be breathing in when we're using our cooking space. If you guys are replacing an old range hood, or maybe you've never had one, Proline Range Hoods has an option for you. Head over to our website at prolinerangehoods.com where you can check out our full catalog, like the ones that you see behind me, or contact our customer support team, and they're gonna be happy to answer any of the questions you have. Thank you guys so much for watching.